in details. Good luck, Ebele Jonathan. Him acknowledging that the youths of Africa are rising. He spoke like a prophet, just like he spoke to Nigerians 2014-15 when Buhari was coming. He told them, he said, you are going to go backwards. That we are planning how to take you forward, but you are going to take yourself backward by yourself. Did it happen or did it not happen? 8 years, you went 20 years backward. Where are you now? You are even 40 years backward. African civil society is becoming very active. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're trying to break down that video that we played earlier on. We would have played it now, but we have to play it then. We will now explain to you now because we don't want to be going back and forth, pulling up things. So African civil society is becoming very active. Things are changing. What are the things changing? This time is when African children are beginning to identify, isolate, and hold criminal politicians and security officers accountable. This is Good Luck saying. From what he has observed, this is what is going on. That they are no more allowing them to get away with their evil. Let's look at some of the evil that these people commit. They corrupt and blackmail the judiciary and make them to be conservative with truth. They will see truth, but they will speak in the other one because they have been compromised. They have been corrupted. They are being blackmailed. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing. You see a full adult talking things that would not make sense. Check the politicians and the security officers. They are the puppets of the colonial masters. They are using them. These evil people have been taking laws into their hands, doing whatever they feel like doing, moving the goalpost at any point in time. Today is this, tomorrow is that. Trying to squeeze the people. That is the evil they're doing. Refusing to stand with the people, the indigenous people that are fighting against colonialism. They refuse to stand with them because the Western world is giving them crumbs. When they steal the resources, they will give them 1% and they will have enough. So when the people
and come and invest it in their countries.
Exactly. So when the people are crying that we are dying, they will close their ears and speak English. That time is up because African children are rising. It's no more. It's not going to happen anymore. These evil people allow themselves to be blinded by the big name and big titles and big powers that are holding. It's not going to be anywhere. You saw the one from Gabon. He said, make a noise, make a noise. A warfare.
Mumu, you go. They tell
you we are selling your people off.
Use a hand and make it a noise.
With the hand that is like he's suffering from whatever. You didn't make noise to deliver the people. Now the children that you have been suppressing and oppressing have caught you to keep you where you belong. You say make noise. Who are you talking to make noise? You got to go to make noise for you. Because nobody is making that noise with you. That's a sample to those of you still coming. Gabon, you can see how it's following. Cameroon, changing military people will not save you.
No.
Because what is coming? Africa is one rising.
Yep.
It's not even Cameroon.
It's not Africa. About you, sir.
It's not about you. Togo, stay there and be doing whatever you're doing. You think you can run? You can't run from the force that is coming. It's bigger than each of you. Call yourself a
bigger than the colonial masters themselves.
Exactly. These people have been sabotaging the people's efforts to end colonialism and neo-colonialism so that the people can live a better life. You keep sabotaging it. You think it's going to be like that forever. It's not going to be like that because there's a prophecy attached to what we're doing. This is the time for the rising of African children. This is the era. It's African era. It has gone round. It's coming back from where civilization started. The world messed up the civilization we gave to the world. So we're coming to fix things. Not coming to fight. We're coming to fix things. Nature responds to us. We are the sons of nature. And we know what to do. We don't come to destroy. We don't come to steal, kill, and destroy. We come to give life. to restore what
Give
has
it
been destroyed.
abundantly. Mhm.
Yes, the ancient ruins, we are coming to fix it because we are the sons of the Most High, sons of daughters of Most High. So a lesson from Burkina Faso, what happened 2014 that our former president Goodluck mentioned. We are breaking it down for you so that you can hear very well. Because when he spoke it, he just said it, but we want to break it down so you'll be reading it as we are saying. What happened 2014? Go and Google it. The former president, that's Blaise Compaoré, he wanted to manipulate the constitution so that he will come the third time. That means extending 27 years rule.
With the help of his colonial masters, because they are the ones that
Of
are behind
course,
all of this.
of course, that that helped him kill his friend Thomas Sankara, 1987, so that he will be there. They can put a puppet there, and the people will be suffering. He used money to buy the national parliament, but what happened when he thought that he got it? The youths and civil society mobilized themselves and moved into parliament. Youth of Nigeria, you think it's by speaking English and talking nonsense? When they're telling you what to do, you say it's NSAS. What is NSAS to what we're talking about? We're telling you about constitution, the constitution that is bringing out everything. You're there going to NSAS because you people are not thinking well. I think these youths from French people is like they reason better than all these people speaking English.
They do.
They know
don't
how to
have
do
access
what to do.
to the chemicals that China is dumping in Africa,
I'm telling you.
Nigeria.
Indomie.
Yeah.
Yes. Dangote Indomie. Sugar. All those things that Dangote is bringing.
That dulls the brain.
Your brain, it will make your brain, you will not respond. It's like somebody taking alcohol. If you take alcohol and driving, the problem is that you might be moving the car, but if anything happens, your response is delayed because your brain is dulled. The frontal lobe, the executive function is minimized. You won't be able to respond appropriately. That is what all these foods are doing to you. Your brain is dulled. So when you're seeing things that will make you to react, you're looking like Mumu Dwe. And even when you want to react, you react wrongly. You might slap your neighbor.
No, they will justify it. Why?
I'm telling you. Some people can be doing sit at home and killing our people. Meanwhile, the politicians that are bringing the trouble are with them drinking palm wine and eating okoroko. Because your brain is dull. You can't understand what you are eating things that dull the brain. So these youths mobilized themselves, went inside, almost killed the speaker. He ran away. When he ran away, they burnt down the parliament. The speaker's security could not protect him, could not defend him. Who can stand against the power of the people? They ran away. The mob moved into the state house, went after their president, Blaise Compaoré. The defense squad, the president defense squad, which is stronger than the national army, could not defend the president. They couldn't stop the mass movement. Because are you going to kill everybody? Who will clap for you for that type of genocide? Everyone ran away, including the president. The president ran to his wife's village in Ivory Coast. And the speaker, all of them ran away. Because that's what the world did. When it gets hot now, like in Nigeria, you see where we're going. When it gets hot, all these people you're seeing will run away, including Obasanjo. They will disappear and leave only you to face it. That's what we call the Burkinabe Uprising. It happened 2014. Go and study it and see what. Because we're telling people history is for us to learn from. Because human beings are the same all over the world. When you press human beings too much, they will react. They get to the wall. There's no other place they can go to. They will bounce back. That's normal human reaction. But what happened? Because the constitution failed in Burkina Faso. The 2014 uprising was as a result of the failure of the constitution. So the military had to step in to protect the territory and integrity of the country. What are we saying in summary? The atmosphere in Africa is changing. those holding power
Hmm.
and big titles
Hmm.
should follow the rule of law. We know there's no rule of law, but just at least follow the rule of human being. Stop taking laws into your hands and squeezing the people because they will revolt.
Hmm.
It's just natural. In Nigeria, we don't need military intervention because military has intervened all the days of my life. Since 1966, military has been intervening. And so we are not asking military to intervene because they lack the ability to do, they lack administrative brain. All they know is shoot gun, boom, 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 boom. So we are not telling them to intervene. Even in Niger, where they intervene, you see that they quickly handed over to people, that the administrators that know what to be done. The man there is an economist. They knew that their own is just to remove the power and give it to somebody that would, they wouldn't start holding it. But in Nigeria, military will intervene and hold the power. Meanwhile, you don't have any administrative
The
capacity.
military belongs to the children of Osman and Fodio, and the
That's
estate
true.
owner.
That's true. That is right. Because they always set up a parallel military. So if you are looking at Nigerian military, you think you're seeing Nigerian military. You don't know it's Usman and Fodo military inside. That's why they are oppressing the indigenous people the way they are oppressing them, because they are not there to defend the people.
No.
They're the puppets. They're the local agents of the colonial masters and the caliphate. So we are not asking military to come. Nina's proposition is what we are working with, because it's taking care of everybody's interest. All the ethnic nations, if you want, let them be 1,000. So far, you are an indigenous, ethnic, distinct ethnic nation according to 2007 Declaration for Indigenous People's Rights. Your rights will be protected. Ndi Igbo will not go and speak for Ndi Ijo. Ndi Yoruba will not go and speak for Ndi Urobo. Come as distinct as you are, and they've started the process already. And we're already going, this is the 23rd year. The process is ongoing. And we are where we're ending it. That's why we say transition now. This is not when to start doing rerun or runoff or whatever nonsense that you people
No,
are
no,
doing.
no, no. They have their
That's nonsense.
nose on justice. Yeah,
Oh, their nose.
yeah, their nose
For
is on.
justice.
They're breathing in the air of their
They're
justice.
breathing it. Please, we know what to be done, and there are people that are working on these things. All we're asking you is to begin to understand the process so that we'll finish up. I'll stop.
Begin to understand and embrace the process.
Yes, understand and embrace, because we are the final phase. And this thing is not about you, because I keep hearing today some people say that Igbo Biafra. Tomorrow that Biafra. If you chase them from here, they will enter here. You chase this man so criminally minded. You chase them from here, they enter here. You say Biafra. Tomorrow is de facto. The other one is this one. The other one, like, what is wrong with you people? Don't you understand what process is? What process are you working with? All they do is speak English on platforms. They will look and write. What process are you working on to deliver self-determination? None whatsoever. You just be on social media making noise. You know what? You are delaying yourself, and you people will be fine until you join the only solution on the table. Yes, that's the only solution on the table. Renegotiating the union. Reconfiguring the union. Reconstructing the union. There are two things, three things. You renegotiate it. How are we going to live? What are the terms? Because we are different peoples. We are diverse. So we need to discuss on how we're going to live together. Or if we're even going to live together, we need to discuss it. Are we going to live together or we are not? If we are not going to live together, to your tent, O Israel. If we are going to live together, what are the terms? Then we reconstruct everything and reconfigure it so that there will be justice, there will be equity, there will be fairness. My people will say, one more emebuna one mother, one mother emebuna one more. Balance. I won't kill you, you won't kill me. But if you keep insisting on killing my people, I will tell you, we are going. In fact, we are gone. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. We're not just asking you guys to understand the Nina's proposition, we're also asking you guys to embrace it. That is the only way a black man can now do the right thing for the first time without shedding the blood of his brothers and sisters. It is doable. You guys claim to be churchgoers, you claim to be religious, you claim to be this. And when you are being offered a solution, a pathway that can make people live with dignity, you cannot wrap your head around it. You cannot understand it. You cannot even begin to say, let me go and assess on my own. Let me go and read and see what is going on. But instead, we are just running around as people with, endless time or mindset, instead of looking at something that is tangible that you can work on. For the first time, we did what the colonialists have been doing, finding a problem, root cause analysis, finding the problem, solving it, and bringing proposal on how to fix it. And people are finding it hard to understand. Of course, we cannot end without the 5 point agenda, which is an acknowledgement of grave constitutional grievances raised in union dispute. The second one is an express commitment to decommission that Unitary 1999 Constitution that will not allow you, that was what is it called, nebulously written, that will never allow you to move forward. And then the third one is an express commitment to shelve further national election, which you guys have done and nobody emerged. And now you have whoever in charge and he's playing with your time and your resources and your economy and borrowing money on your behalf when he is not even supposed to be there in the first place. And your suffering or your sufferings have increased. You have went back 1 million years like your former president told you. And then the fourth one is an invitation to the constituent people of Nigeria to work out the modalities for transitioning arrangements, which includes mandate timeframe membership and ancillary matters. And last but not least, announcement of a two-bound two-stage transitional process, which shall in the first stage feature multi-regional referendums, by which constituent components shall recommit to or opt out of the Nigerian Union, and while in the second, these two terms of union as may be dictated by the outcome of the referendums. Anyone that wants to get this information in detail, we are always available to discuss. We thank those that have been reaching out, those that want to know more. We thank you. That's the starting point. Calling to say, nah, okay, I don't know. I've been in the evil forest. I don't know what is going on. What is it that we're talking about? How can I help? What role can I play? And then, of course, we don't want anybody that does not understand the project to join what we're doing. The point of argument for us is that you must understand the project before you come in and help to get these things going. Because we don't want to be going backwards and then you become the saboteur inside that will be destroying what is being done. This is not about us, but truly, truly about the future of our children. And the earlier we jump onto this bandwagon, the better for